Goblin. Are you ready to yap?
Hey Goobs, it's Goblin. Today we have bookstagrammer, content creator, reality TV show guru, the biggest deep end fan you're ever gonna meet, the Aaron Burr to my Hamilton, Miss Allison, or blog by Allison on Instagram. I'm so happy you're here.
And I love that intro so much.
I knew you would. I knew you would.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, to get us started, because I don't know this answer, and I'm sure not everybody else does, what got you started on Instagram?
Oh my gosh. I first started my I guess blog, my infamous blog with not a single blog on it. But just as a Finsta, I guess.
Okay.
I all this stuff I post on there, I used to post on my close friends on my personal account. I would post when I started a book, I would I would post with no spoilers, which would be hard to post about. I would post books, I'd post movies, shows, literally anything I'm obsessed with. And then I basically just started that account as let's move everything over to the feed. Also, I would not post on my feed on my personal account that often. And so it would also be to post dumps and stuff. And then it wasn't until the fall that I really started posting on my feed book stuff, which was when in August when Split or Swallow came out. And I was like, I need to post about this book on my feed. And then slowly became more books on the feed and bookstagramming.
I love that. Okay, so I haven't read Split or Swallow or. Wait, what is it?
Or Split
Or
or Swallow.
I haven't read it. I know everybody keeps yelling at me to read it.
I did not know this. Maybe I knew and I just compartmentalized it.
You
So I
said,
didn't freak out.
we're not acknowledging that.
I can't acknowledge it or it'll become a hyperfixation. I need you to read this. Actually, the second book comes out in November. You have a second.
I have heard. I have heard. I've heard a lot of differing opinions on this book, but you hype it so much, I feel like I can't not read it.
Everybody who says anything negative is in fact wrong and incorrect. They are not. Don't listen to them. Only listen to
Fair.
me.
Uh,
I
as I should.
The people who say negative opinions, I think they need to read it again. They need to try out. I don't trust them.
Okay, give a quick synopsis of the book. Without I know you can't spoil anything, but just a quick one. Quick.
Okay. I'll give really short because Lindsay, the author, Lindsay Straube, does say you should go in as blind as possible.
Right.
So,
I've heard that.
okay. You have Tem.
Okay.
Tem is our female main character. And basically in this fantasy society, the girls get trained in sexual ways for the prince. And
Okay.
they're trained by Basilisk, so snakes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have the snake, but you don't call them. You'll find out in the book you shouldn't call them snakes.
Okay.
It's bad. So you have the snakes, and you have the humans, and you have the prince, and it's the love triangle. And yes, and that's. I shouldn't say anymore because I will probably spoil it.
Okay, T. I won't ask another question so I can go in as blind as possible.
Blind as possible, and then I need all the reactions, of course, because it
You
gets
will get
crazy.
them. It's just gonna be voice note after voice note after voice note.
Exactly, as it should be.
That's the only way we communicate is just
No, literally.
Dude, I love it. Okay, what has been some other super influential or really close to heart books this year for you?
Well, no deep end.
Did it hit the intro or what?
Yes. I think all I've talked about this year is Deep End. I am obsessed with Deep End.
Yeah.
First of all, Deep End is the book I've reread the most, which is I've only read it 3 times, but I used to be not a rereader
Yeah.
at all. I started this year rereading books, which I'm loving it. I'm loving going back. But when I finished Deep End, I immediately press play again on the audio, like right away.
Immediately?
Immediately, I finished it, and then the next morning, I was like sitting there, and I was like, I think I need to start this book again, and then
Oh my
immediately,
gosh.
like that's never happened. I love Deep End so much. I love the romance. I love Scarlett. Like I relate to Scarlett so hard in her like burnout, perfectionism, everything. I just and then the swimming, I did swim in high school, guys. Was I as good as Olympics? No, like literally not at all. Like, no. But I felt like the environment I really like resonated with, like going to the pool. I like was reading the book and I was like, I feel like I can smell chlorine right now. Like I just
Wow.
everything
I
about it,
love
I was
this.
like, and I if I keep talking, I'm gonna reread Deep End today. I'm going to.
I
I'm
love this.
tempted.
I mean, she's right here. I'm,
She's somewhere above
I
me.
mean,
She's on the
honestly,
top
like
shelf.
the Allie Hazelwood, like supremacy, like it's a problem.
I
Wait,
love it.
how
And if
many?
anybody watching, somebody send me a copy of the Afterlight edition of Deep End. I'm begging, please,
If you have the Afterlight
please.
edition, send it to Allison
And
right
don't, please
now.
don't charge me $200. I can't.
Yeah, retail
No,
prices only. That's it. Retail
retail.
only.
I can't.
200 is crazy for a
No, like it's
resale.
insane.
It
It's
is crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. So what other Alley books have you read? Just because I need to know.
Okay, yes. I know I need to get
It's
into
okay. It's
I
fair.
the first one I read of hers was Bride, which I always recommend that as like a slump buster because I read Bride in November. It was the first book I read after the election result. And yeah, I listened to
Yep.
that on audio. And that was the first book I
Mm-hmm.
read after that. And it was like perfect, like take you to another place, like perfect for that and perfect
Yeah.
romance, everything. I always recommend that as a slump buster. And then Deep End was my next one. Deep End had been on my TBR for a long time because I heard about it during the Olympics in
Mm-hmm.
2024. And I was like, because somebody online was like, oh, if you're like liking the swimmers right now, blah, blah, like there's this book coming out next year. I was like, okay. And then everyone was talking about it when it came out. And I was like, oh, I remember that. And then obviously I read Problematic Summer Romance because I, I don't want to spoil anything, but I was told about a certain cameo and I immediately started it.
Fair. Fair. It's fair. Actually, Bride was my first Alley book too. That's usually surprising for people, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I
like
am kind of shocked.
yeah, that was actually my first one. I read it early last year, and I think it was like a month later I got into her other series and then I read everything and then it was just like as things came out, I was like read. The obsession is
You
real.
know what I need to know actually, because I remember seeing this on Threads. You said you weren't gonna read Check and Mate.
Oh, yeah, that's the only book I haven't read. I
Because I
haven't read
remember
that
seeing
one.
you said like you said you read all these, but you're not gonna read Check and Mate. I
Not the
Why?
call out. Not the call out on my podcast. Wow.
I
You're gonna come.
remember.
That's very
I
fair.
remember.
Dude, this is funny. No, I haven't read it. I'm kind of a little bit of a hater in general, of YA books, just in general.
Just in
I
general.
have,
Yeah, valid.
okay, so I didn't have the best middle in high school, and so whenever I read books that are like YA coded or like teenage age, I feel like this isn't an escape for me. This is like
The fight or flight.
I'm going back into high school and just living in my trauma. And I can't. I'm like, no, I can't be.
You're like, I can't do it. No.
I still have nightmares going, like being in a school and like not
Oh
knowing
no.
where I'm going and like not having homework. Like I can't.
Oh my God, not homework. I can't.
People tell me like, oh yeah, I'm in college or whatever. I'm like, no,
I
still?
couldn't. Like, I like couldn't. The idea of like an assignment, like I wouldn't. I can't.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously like I work and I do like projects for like clients and stuff and authors and all that stuff. So like technically those are assignments, but they're fun, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Listening to like a deadline from a professor, like it makes me itchy thinking about
no, yeah, like I can't. Like I'm actually too burnt out. Like I can't. When someone asks me like, "Oh, don't you want to get your master's?" No, not
it.
ask me in a
Master.
decade. Ask me like literally in a decade. I
No, just don't
no,
ask me.
like a
My answer will
master.
never change when it comes to school.
Like I really don't think so.
Yeah. So that's why I don't read YA because I just can't do it. Like the idea of trying to relate to a teenager right now, I the way I will roll my eyes, I can't. And that's on me. I know that about me.
It's
I
good. That's good to
know.
know.
So just because I know you, I know how much you love, like how much you talk about nonfiction, which as a literally I'm talking like I only read romance. Tell me, tell me like your rant about why people need to
Yes.
read nonfiction. I'm ready.
It's the hill I like am here to die on because I
I love
see
it.
it so much. I totally agree with the like take of like I don't want to read self-help books because same. I think
Yeah, no.
it's too like biased. Every like art is not created in isolation. Like I don't want to read a self-help book by somebody who like probably has shit they need to work out themselves. Like I
I
don't
know.
want to read that text. But and we always, I feel like the argument always is like, well, read fiction because like it helps create empathy, which is true. But we also need to read nonfiction because it's like the facts, it's reality. Like, especially when so much shit is happening, like we need to read actual like factual accounts of like what is happening in the world, not just like fiction that will help create empathy. Like, or like, I think the argument is always like read fiction and become a more empathetic person for like groups you're not a part of. But at the end of the day, you need to actually read stories from those groups, like
Yeah.
actual nonfiction, like real life stories from
Hmm.
those groups. It's like fiction is a great first step. And I love fictional stories. Like I will always read fictional stories, but you need to take the next step and actually engage with those groups that you want to have empathy for.
Yeah. I think that's really interesting that like just the argument that you get empathy from fiction and it's like you weren't getting it in your life.
Yeah.
Like you had a hard
Yeah.
time getting it on your day to day. Like
Yeah.
that's
It's always like it's
interesting.
like a not like it's a project or something like go read fiction and then you will have empathy. And I'm like, okay. Like I get it and I think it is a great tool. I see it sometimes with like when people are talking about like young men and they're like have them read books, get them into
Mhm.
literature, and then it will help, especially with this whole like it's crazy out here
It is
type
crazy
shit.
out here. It is
And
crazy
I'm
out
like,
here.
that's great. That is so great. But we, with the whole fascism and misinformation, we do need people to like learn actual reality at the same
Right.
time.
Right. And I think like a lot of times, like when you think about fiction and even just like in the classroom, every person has their own internalized biases, even if they don't believe that they're bringing about harm in any way,
Yeah,
even if they're coming from the best place, like you don't know your own internalized biases. And
exactly.
when you get your empathy from fiction. Like you're learning it through the lens of bias, regardless if that
Right.
person meant no harm or only meant good, you're always going to experience that bias within fiction. But with nonfiction, there is
Exactly.
no biases. Like we're talking facts here.
It's
And
facts.
yeah,
Exactly.
that's really
And I
interesting.
always say, like, I think when people read fiction and I think sometimes they like start feeling this empathy, I think sometimes it gets directed at the wrong people. I think sometimes white people read fiction and then a lot of times maybe it's fantasy or it's romance or blah blah and these books are only if they're not reading diversely or whatever, I think these
Hmm.
books only center around white characters, and then you find this you're in the situation where you're only experiencing empathy for white people or
Hmm.
straight people or on these things, and it's like whatever you're trying to do to read these books to learn or whatever, it's not really helping because your
Hmm.
empathy is not extending beyond yourself.
Yeah. And if it's only like one BiPic side character, that's still from the bias of whoever's writing it. That's not
Exactly.
from
Yeah.
like actual real life. Okay. Do you have like, let's say two nonfiction books that you're like, these are the two you need to read immediately for the
Oh my
girlies who
gosh.
do not know
I need to
nonfiction? Oh, I
let me just
love.
let,
Let's get a
let me just
let's get a
okay,
bookshelf pull.
this is my like number one
Okay.
for the girly. Anybody can read this, but I feel like okay, if you're a girly out here in
Mhm.
this modern day and age, you need to read this book. This is by Bell Hooks. It's called Communion: The Female Search for Love.
Okay.
This book
Cute.
about love and feminism. It's literally one of my favorites. I have it
I
in my like
love.
favorite shelf. Like I this book is like my Bible. Like this
Wow.
this book, also anything by Bell Hooks, like everyone needs to get on the Bell Hooks train. This book, yes. I need
Wow.
everyone to read this. If you're out here on the dating apps or anything,
Not the
go read
dating
this book.
apps.
Go read this book. 100%. And then my second one, which is more like more about like politics and fascism and all
hmm
that, is Freedom is a Constant Struggle by Angela
Okay.
Davis. That one's really I did that one on audio in the fall. I think it was only like 5 hours. There's some like
Oh, quick.
speeches of hers in there and all that, but I think it's like a shorter read, but like there's a lot of like text and it's like short read, but I think maybe take your time with it because it's like heavy.
I love that. That's so cool. Thank you for those recs.
Like let
All
me
right.
get the physical, let me wave it.
Yeah. Go read this right
Go
now.
read it now.
That's all that's all having a bookstagram is, just yelling at
Literally.
people to read a book. Do it
Please.
right
Just
now.
me
Okay.
begging. It's me begging every day. That's what
Okay.
it is.
Going back to my little intro for you, because we talk about this a lot, tell me about your reality TV show obsession, because you know I'm not on the train.
I like go I like don't even know where to begin. Like obviously I just got off my Love Island
Oh
kick. Love
yeah,
Island just ended, so life
right.
is empty now, of course.
Okay, quick, real quick. How many episodes are in this thing?
I
Because
think it ended at like 33.
I saw somebody put like episode 27 or whatever, and I said,
Yeah.
"Hello?"
Yeah. It's
What?
dedication, it is commitment. But
Oh
you
my
get into the
gosh.
routine. It becomes a routine. It becomes, oh, okay, so it's 8:30 because the episode will like come on a little earlier. It's supposed to be 9, but it'll come on earlier. It'll be a routine. I'll be like, oh, I need to be in bed by this time because it's gonna come on. And then you have to like you're texting with people, you're on threads, you're reading the reactions. Like it's a routine.
Wait, wait. 8:30 what day? Or are we saying like every day?
Oh, every day. Okay, not Wednesdays, and then Saturdays they do like the recap show, but I don't really watch that. So every other day, but Wednesday and Saturday. From like
Oh
June
my
to like
gosh.
middle July. Yeah, for like a
No
month and a half.
wonder threads never stopped. I was like, don't y'all
Yeah.
have like air dates? Like what is
No, no, like it was literally every night.
Oh
No,
no, I
it was new
can't.
content every day. Like, yes.
That is crazy. I okay, this is related but also like kind of side topic. So because of course all of my friends are obsessed, all of my threads was just Love Island. So all I know is based off of threads that I've read. But I saw the Nick and Olandria, the couple, which Olandria is the hottest person I've ever seen in my entire
Oh my
life.
gosh. Every time I see a photo of her, I'm like, drop dead gorgeous.
Literally,
She's
I
stunning.
cannot even handle it. I cannot wait for her Vogue cover. Like incredible.
Oh my God, I would die.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw that like after the show, they were doing like Instagram lives and stuff. And I had said to Logan, I was like, okay, it's really interesting to me because they were just like lounging and like being on live. And I was like, I bet it is so hard to go from being in this bubble where cameras are just following you and then to go back to reality where you have your
Yeah.
phone and there's nobody watching you. I
Hmm.
bet the like being on live is almost like helping like the way people do things to like help an
Yeah, yeah.
addiction go down,
Hmm.
you know?
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
bet being on live is like this almost form of like detox to like
Mm.
get back to reality because I couldn't imagine just being in a setting where, oh my gosh, like I'm being watched every
I
second
would
of the day.
freak out. Like I would not, because
I
they have
couldn't.
cameras in like the rooms. They have cameras. Like it's I don't know where they don't have cameras. Like it, I would not survive. Like as much as I love watching reality TV, I would not survive being on reality TV. No,
What?
I would not deal.
Okay, okay. I hear you that you wouldn't survive, but like if you had to pick one,
Oh my gosh.
which one would you go to?
Okay, when I was younger, I desperately wanted to be on The Amazing Race. Like desperately.
Stop.
I re
I
as I
actually have seen that. That's fun.
I realize now I could not. Like there's no way I could do that. Like at all. I'm not built for that. Um, my mom's dream is to be on The Price is Right. Like, yes, of
I
course.
love that for her.
But like I would be so bad at the game. I would like end up losing everything. I want I want to go. I've told her I'll go with you to the show, but like it'd be so bad if I get called up. I think I would love to be able to play the traders. Like I want to try.
The
Do you
traders
not
on
know what
what?
the trade? Do you
No.
not know the traders?
No. What is that? I'm
I don't
sorry.
I don't even know how to describe what happens on the traders. Okay, it's like have you ever played like is it like Moth? I don't know if Moth. I don't think that's the right game. I don't think I'm thinking of the right or like
Wait, is
Grail.
Traders
No.
the name of a show? Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
about a show. I'm talking about a show.
I
I
thought you
am
were
talking about
saying
a
there's traders in Prices Right, and I was like, wait, what?
no, no. Price Right is not that cutthroat.
Okay,
No,
okay, that's what I thought.
Traders is like I can't. I wish I could remember the like game in real life that is like it, but I can't remember the name. Um, so basically, it's like celebrities. They used to have regular people, but they don't anymore. And they pick like the traders, and the traders. Oh my gosh, it's so convoluted. There's actually games and stuff, but the games don't matter. That's the thing. The game they play these games to add money to the prize pot, but it doesn't actually matter because they get the money anyway. It's very weird.
Okay,
But like the traders kill like the faithfuls, and the faithfuls basically the faithfuls' job is like to figure out who the traders are and banish them.
okay,
And
okay,
so that's the I would like to play it, but they're in like a Scottish castle playing this game.
okay,
Yeah.
sold. You don't need to tell me
Yes,
anything else.
exactly.
All I needed to know was Scottish Castle, and I'm in. That
Yes.
sounds incredible. The only like reality show that I like watched was Australian Big Brother.
See,
I
that's the thing. I've not seen Big Brother.
okay, I don't like the American one. They're completely different shows.
Okay.
Um, but the Australian Big Brother, I think I've watched like I watched 3 seasons back to back to back. And like you know me, I don't do
Yeah.
TV. Like
Okay.
I was obsessed with that show. It was it was meant. Like I loved it. But yeah,
Yeah, Big Brother is like
that's
one of the only ones that I've like not gotten into yet.
that's fair. The on it genuinely, the American one is I feel like I'm gonna like people are gonna kill me for that, but
They're
like
gonna cancel
it's
you.
so yeah, they're gonna cancel me for not liking.
Like,
I think I think the problem is so like the Australian Big Brother, the house, like you've seen Smart House, like
yeah, oh
the
yeah.
okay, so it's like that. Like the house is in charge. Like there's a voice and it'll just like come on and be like, you can't do X. And they're
Oh,
like they all got popsicles, right? And then they're like the house will say freeze. And so they have to sit outside of the popsicle and it's like melting all over them. It's really
oh,
funny. But the house is like in charge. In the
okay.
American one, like the people get in charge. And
Oh,
like,
okay.
I don't care. Like,
You're like,
I want
no.
I want the house to tell you dumb things to do. I don't care about these like alliances that you're like the guy
Mm.
and
See, I like when shows have alliances. 'Cause I'm like, I like the
that's fair.
messiness.
That's fair. No, the Australian one does have alliances, but they're like it's like hierarchy. So like somebody has
Oh,
to get like voted to be in charge and then they and
oh,
it just looked like little high schoolers like running to this room and like did you hear a blah, 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 and did you hear a blah, 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 and I'm like I can't. I know that's reality TV gold.
that yeah. Like,
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. This was so much fun. This really
thanks for
was like,
having me.
of course, anytime. This was really like taking
Oh,
our
so
DMs.
I get to be here every week.
Every week. It's literally just me and you talking like every single the way people are gonna be like, so when is Allison coming back on? Like
When am I
that's
back?
what when is she coming back? Honestly,
Really?
it has to be a recurring segment. Just like
No, yeah, literally just me in like the corner, like
you just chime in like also
actually, I have something to say.
I have something to mention. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. It literally was like taking our DMs like to camera.
Literally,
It said,
voice
"Here you
memos.
go."
Here you go. Thank you.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Let's get into our favorites. And now it's time for Goblin's favorites of the episode. All right, so we have our Goblin's favorites of the episode. I'm gonna have Allison go first.
Okay, so I have one of my favorites of the year that I need more people to get on and read with me. I got Gold Coast Dilemma by Nana
Okay.
Malone.
I
I just got my
love.
physical copy. I had read it on audio. I think I read it with Libby, but I didn't have a physical copy. And so now I have this
It's
beauty just
fair.
in time for this
He's
episode.
cute. That's
Okay,
cute.
workplace romance. I've been seeing a lot of people on Instagram lately asking for some workplace romance.
Well, here you go.
This, they work in the publishing industry.
Cute.
They had like a chance encounter, and then there's like some years later type stuff. It's
Okay.
some Ghana representation, which I'm obsessed with.
I love.
It's just so filled with like culture and representation and
We love.
steamy romance. It's so good. Also, it
That's
will
what I was
make you
waiting for.
hungry.
That's what
It
I
will
was
make
waiting
you
for.
hungry because
Okay.
trust me, they're talking about jollof and plantain. And I just want to say I was really happy that when I started this book, there was a big pot of jollof in my house because if not, I probably would have jumped off a bridge.
I love. That is incredible. I
That's
love.
my
I
fave.
definitely need to check that out. I think I remember seeing your story on that one. I think I
I'm
remember.
obsessed with it. I'm obsessed. It's one of my faves of the year.
I love it. Okay. So my rec is Below the Shadow of the City. Have you read this?
No, it's on my TBR, but I love her. My
She's
bestie.
the best. This book was so much fun. I get asked a lot of the times, oh, how if I want to get into like nodding or like monstery, whatever, I believe that this one is a great intro. If like you've never read those books and want to get into monster, this is a fantastic intro. But yeah, I love this book so much. I was screaming, I was giggling like the whole time. Like the banter is top notch. He makes her a playlist at one point and I cried. Like genuinely such a good book. 10 out of 10. You need to go read it right now. So, yeah.
Also, shout out Leap of Faith, Leap into Faith. Go
Yes.
pre-order. I have
That
it pre-ordered.
as you should. That art that just came out, I
So
was
good.
screaming. I'm so excited for that book. Also the colors are green and her like
It's
page
green.
is pink right now and it's just giving me everything I needed to give.
I'm
I'm
excited to get my signed copy.
as you should, as you should. If you want to go pre-order it, you should. On her website, right?
The link should be in the bio to get, I think it's from Grumpy and Sunshine
Cute.
Bookstore.
I'd love to
Should
see
be in
it.
her
Yes.
bio.
Go pre-order it right now. Okay.
Also,
That's
you can get a signed copy of Below the Shadow of the City when you order
Oh, yes,
Leap
you
into
can get
Faith
both.
because I got
Both
both.
together. As you should. I can't when you read this, you have to tell me. Like
I will.
I need the
I will.
reacts. I need the
I
reacts.
will.
Ah,
100%.
I love it. Okay, that was incredible. If you want to go ahead and plug all of your accounts really quick, tell us
Oh
your
my, all of my accounts.
Instagram.
Like I have my Instagram is
Shut up.
okay. I like I don't have any. My Instagram is at blog by Allison. Allison with
One
two
blog.
L's.
One
One
blog.
blog. I only have one blog according to Logan.
He loves to call you out. My husband will get anybody with strays any day. Like you never know if he's listening to the voice memo and then he'll just
He's
get
just in
you.
the next one.
Oh, I love it.
It's actually
Anyway,
zero blogs because I write
no,
no blogs.
that's the best
Actually,
part. That's the best part about it all.
I
No, no,
don't write
no.
any blogs.
We'll just count each post as a blog. What?
Stop. I was supposed to talk about Penelope Ross. I forgot.
Let's go.
Oopsie.
Tell me.
I was speaking of blogs, the only like blog I've ever written.
Oh,
My
yes.
Venmo.
Let's go. Just let's go real quick.
I told Holly I like or who did I tell? I was like I or was it you? I can never remember who I told. I was like I'm just actually gonna come on here and demand a Penelope Ross book. It's
Oh,
just gonna
yes.
use my platform. Like, hello, Allie Hazelwood. I know you're gonna be on this podcast at some point.
My
Please,
dream. Hi, Allie, if you're
hi,
watching
Allie
this.
Hazelwood. Actually, guys, play when Allie Hazelwood comes on this podcast. Play this clip. Please.
Play this
I
clip.
in my conspiracy theorist brain, I believe you already are writing a Penelope Ross
Mm,
book. I
okay.
believe it deep in my soul.
Deep in
So
your soul.
deep in my soul. I will give you my address, or you know, oh my gosh, I forget. I know I can't say your name.
No, you
Gobs,
can't. Oh,
Gobs will
my
send
name.
you
Yeah,
my
don't.
address.
I literally was gonna tell you before we started this, don't say my name.
I got myself. Gobs will send you my address.
I
You
got
can
you.
send me a copy of the Penelope Ross book. I love it. Let's talk about Penelope Ross. I love Penelope Ross so much. Guys, stop hating on her. I don't even need to say much because we've already said my username. Go to my account. You'll already see my essay on
It's
why
there.
you should love Penelope Ross. And guys, when that book is announced, because it will be, because hello, I better if you hated and you're still hating, get to the back of the line. Okay? Get to the back of the line. I better not see you haters begging for early copies or blah blah blah. Get to the back of the line. I'm first in line, okay?
You are
First in
first in
line,
line.
president of the fan club.
It's so funny because like she's not my favorite character, and you know this.
I
She's
know this.
she's not my favorite character, but I know that like you're the biggest stan, and like
Number
that's your
one.
book.
I love
The
her so.
way
That's my
the
book.
way that Problematic Summer Romance is my book, like that is your book,
Deep End
premeditated.
is yeah.
Yes. Yes.
No, like
Okay.
the way I have seen, I've scrolled through my feed before and seen people rate Deep End like 3 stars, and I'll be like, sorry, I can't like this
You said
post.
blocked. You don't like deep
I
end
well,
blocked.
but sorry, I'm gonna have to actually exit this space because it's bad for my mental health. I
You
can't
get
see
heated.
this.
You get heated.
There's certain books where it's like if I see you rate it under a certain star level, I just have to like I gotta go. I can't see it.
I like if I see a book that I love and I see your rating and it sucks, I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm never again like I don't care about your recommendations for the
No,
rest
yeah,
of my
because I
life.
don't trust you. I don't trust you anymore because
I
you
don't trust you.
you rated Deep End in the 3 stars. You said it wasn't that good, so you have bad taste. Like
This
I'm
is a
sorry.
you problem, not a me problem.
It's like I'm sorry. I don't want your Rex because you're not good. Like sorry. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry, but
No, you're not. Okay, I think this is the best place to end on the deep end high note, circling back as we should for Allison today. But yeah, I had the best time with you.
that was so fun.
Thanks for coming. And of course, yeah, you'll be back, please. The
Nobody, I will be
people
here
will
every week.
demand it.
I'll be here. I'll be searching for the Zoom link every single week.
Yeah, just start guessing Zoom links.
I will be. I'll be texting you. I didn't get the email yet.
Where's my email?
Where's my Zoom link?
I love it. All right, well, I hope you have the best rest of your day. And Goobs, I love you. I'll look at this camera. Love you. Have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.